You are listening live to the Xtreme Movie Show 1985 Special Commando Edition for Mr. Eric Brain and others in channel. Good evening, Englentine. How are you this evening, sir?
Peachy Keen and hello, fellow film buffs. I am
Doctor,
doing well.
you're here as well.
How's it going? Yeah,
It's
I'm
going.
getting ready to get my stuff going on here. Want to get some Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, while people are
Love.
following up and before we sync up and get ready to start, I just wanted to let everybody know that, of course, we are live from underneath the Pine Hills Palace, deep in the bowels of the Command and Control Center. We're having some technical difficulties with one Eric Brain trying to come to us through our satellite feed, and we have our technicians working on it as we speak, as well as Daisy and Max, our German Shepherds, patrolling the area above us, making sure everything's safe, because there is an Institute for the Criminally Insane next to us, and I hope that some of the stupid stuff that's been going on, they don't break down our solar farm that we've got going and get into our real farm and garden. So anyway, on that note, guys, I just want to sit there and say, as we were talking about the hood off channel here, that I'm pretty proud to have escaped the hood in Pine Hills, because it was just a pretty violent time, and growing up in the 80s that we did, all I got to simply say is thank God for America, because Commando 1985 is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Invasion USA. It is the Rocky IV of its film canon. It is jumping the shark patriotism wise, and that's the way I've always looked at Commando. And I believe on our top 10 Tuesday 1985, it was number 9 approximately for me, and I think it was on your list too. Am I correct?
It did not make my list, no. So,
Wow.
here's the thing. Either it's going to prove me right or it's going to prove me wrong tonight as I watch it. So I'm keeping an open mind on this one.
Well, here's the thing, too, and Doctor, you might want to chime in on this. I know that over on the Kicking It playlist, we've been working on Chuck Norris. We've been transitioning. We're going to be doing Above the Law and some Seagal films and JCVD coming up. But for Arnie, this is the movie that I said, I don't hate Chuck Norris. I love him. It's time to die. All that stuff and the Octagon, Sakura, Ninja. All that stuff is fantastic.
Rap, ninja. Rap.
No,
I'm sorry,
stop.
you do that. I'm gonna
Stop,
go
or
there.
I'll mute your ass.
I've got enough 90 kids on my side there, brother.
I did tweet this out at Vanilla Ice because I thought it was a fantastic movie, and he is a Florida resident like ourselves here, but he's not living in the hood, sir, but he is living in South Florida. Anyway, let's stay on topic and talk about the fact that this movie, even though it's a lot of fun, Arnold's completely outclassed by Bennett. And everyone knows about the gay subtext, so there's a certain lens that you can watch this film on. And I think this movie's fantastic because in some of our earlier films, we discussed Mad Max and the Road Warrior. The guy that plays the Mohawk guy scared the absolute piss out of me. And he's here as Bennett with a mustache and this weird little way he plays Bennett, but it's fantastic as you watch this film how it goes on. He chews up the scenery. There's some great stuff in here. The music's fantastic. This is about as gratuitous as an 80s movie can get without it just turning into a ninja rap, as you would say. So to me, I love this film. I think it's fantastic, but to me, I look through the eyes of Bennett as I watch this film. E, what about you? What do you recall about it?
I recall very little of it. Tell you the truth, I know that Alyssa Milano's his daughter. I remember the scene where he's got the Warriors dude upside down over the street, but in all honesty, I would do. Oh, at one point, doesn't he have a rocket launcher in his hands? Yeah, I recall.
He might, sir. You might see a rocket launcher or 17 in here.
This is a movie that really resonated with you a lot more than it resonated with me. So
I think I remember at the end of this, I was going to say he uses a grenade launcher.
Oh, and for those of you who are setting up while we're chit-chatting right now, you want to get to the 20-second moment, 20-second spot right after the 20th Century Fox fanfare. That's where we're all sitting right here.
Yeah, there'll be a moment or two where, at least on the director's cut that I'm watching here on the 57.5-inch Super HD set, specifically built to watch these high aspect ratio type movies, although Commando is not one of them. And then the first scene we'll see is a truck coming up over a normal person street, and then the shenanigans will ensue. Underworld Dream just joined us. Good evening, Underworld Dream. Hope you're doing well. At the 20-second mark is where we're syncing up. Yeah, hey, Xtreme. Yeah,
Xtreme.
Because this is a movie you don't watch for Arnold. You make fun of him and go, what a lovable little lunkhead and all this stuff. And it's just It's just balls out macho, and I just wish there were movies made like this today, and they're not. It's. I think when we get done watching this, we'll do some post reviews. I'm sure people have plenty of things to say. Christy Miller's in channel as well. Christy, I hope you're following along with us as well instead of just listening. However, that choice is yours.
And it's okay to say that Alyssa Milano became hot, but you can't call her hot in the movie.
We do not want any pedophile references in here because the rape vibe and some stuff we've talked about seem to have been a theme in some movies, and it certainly is not in here.
Yes.
Although man love is big.
Considering she used our logo, the X, everything. So,
Grr.
But there is one goof here. Do you want to know what the goof is for this movie? See if you can spot it. It's in the shopping mall, and it has to do with the cash exchange.
Save it for this scene, man. That's what we're here for, man.
I'll forget.
I was just simply going to say that there's tons of liners in here. There's tons of performances. It's entertaining. It's short. It's to the point, and when it's done, it's done. This is how you end an 80s film. So, without further ado, are we ready to go?
All right, let's get to our particular pages and such, because none of us are downloading this illegally, I'm sure.
No, absolutely not. I'm sure everybody's purchased their copies, so we're good to go. So, again, for those joining, we're at the 20-second mark. I'm going to hit play in a moment. We'll have a countdown for that. And then we're going to start the film straight up. We may give some timestamps through certain sections for those that may have hop off for a few minutes and come back on, or for people that may be joining during the stream. Again, for everybody listening to this, is only the second time we've done it. It's the first time I've done it. It's something that has been recommended by a lot of people they were wanting to get in on. So we're really trying to advertise what we're doing with this, because ultimately we want to do this long form podcast to do all sorts of stuff, and we just want to have a good time and have fun. So without further ado, we're going to start at the 20-second mark here in 3, 2, 1, play. So I'm now seeing a white truck move up.
Well, I hope you do the Arnold Schwarzenegger commentary where you just basically repeat what's going on screen.
I just like imitating people, so I hope that won't overdo it.
No, this isn't True Lies. Get the chopper now! True Lies had a better commentary.
Oh, look at that. I think that's a Datsun, right?
This takes place in what state? Do you remember?
We don't know. It's not presented to us unless
Really?
we read the license plate there.
It kind of looks like a California with the hills and everything.
I'm sure it was filmed there, of course. Yeah, it was filmed in Cali.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So that guy's instinct is kicking up. He knows it's not the right schedule.
That's the big morning debate. Do you go to the bathroom or do you have sex?
No, it's always bathroom. I don't.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to get to the trash can because he forgot.
He's on autopilot.
He's like, oh crap! So hold on. Of course, this guy's got
Bill Duke.
Bill Duke, right there. That's a nice watch for him too.
And God bless Bill Dukes. He's always at the end of every prayer. And God bless Bill Duke. The Uzi. I told you the Uzi. Every 80s movie.
The one time he tries to do the good thing, get the trash out, he gets blown away. I think that's kind of overkill. He's already on the ground. They shot him more.
My dad actually said they were taught that in Ranger School. You never shoot a man once when you can shoot him twice.
Yeah.
He said always make sure that your opponent is dead. So.
Well, yeah, one in the head and one in the heart.
Yeah, if you're a gentleman and you've got a little extra weight there, having a vest is always a good option on a suit there. And then he's checking out the Primo Cadillac. Man, Cadillacs were fantastic rides back in the day. Oh my God,
they were luxury.
Like huh?
They were the luxury cars.
Oh, they were awesome. Yeah. They were smooth.
That and you see like the BMWs were promoted in Hollywood. But and of course he steals a car. That looks like the car from the X-Files. A little bit.
And once again, we have a practical stunt of a guy riding on a car through a window.
Where's
No
Chuck
CGI
Norris?
here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's
See-
my point right here.
They learned this from Chuck Norris. That's why.
That's right.
That's right. We're dealing with Mohawk guy right here, and
Back here.
that mustache is not CGI. Oh my gosh, Eric Breen's even having trouble with his
Blu-ray. I'm
Blu-ray.
sorry, Eric.
Oh no. See, it happens when you get to his age. Everything just starts falling apart.
That's not even funny a little bit.
Chrononaut, welcome. I see you're in channel now. Yep.
This guy was reminding me of like a skinny worker back in the day.
Yeah, this kind of confused me. I admit, the first time or two I saw it, it's been a while because I'm like, oh, this guy looks like he's having an orgasm, and then he's like, okay, he's blowing him up. I didn't understand it, so, but then later on, it makes much more sense.
Dude, I love that everything was like all remote control back then. The bombs.
Now, no homo, but Arnie's looking fine in this. He's all juicy and swole. I mean, he's
No, that's pretty
showing
homo.
off here, you know.
With the log and the chainsaw on one arm.
Come on, that's how you carry stuff around.
I'll be back.
And here, this is where I carry a log because they want to show I am a man. I swear to God, that's his commentary on this movie. If you ever listen to if you've got the Blu-ray, listen to the commentary. He literally says this kind of stuff. So I stop and I think, oh, I got a lovely home, and then I continue down the hill.
Dude,
And that's
he's got like 3 chimneys.
he does. That's because
He needs to cut down 3 more logs to feed the 3 fireplaces.
yeah. He actually wanted to start losing muscle because he wanted to be taken serious as an actor.
Oh, I imagine so. He was ripped in the.
No, look at him. The guy's huge.
Even before this, so he's like very toned down, probably. His
Well,
first
yeah.
one-
Well, he's definitely not in Mr. Universe shape at this
No.
point.
Okay, hold on, we got something's happening.
Uh-oh.
My daughter's coming. I shall ask her a question.
You should learn how to chop wood if you want to get the same page. Big ass.
Feeling how much of a little slut she turned into.
I know, right?
Yes,
This is all cute and cheesy and stuff. I mean, but he's got a sweet crib. I mean, the place is just fantastic.
Look at this. See, it already started when she put the ice cream in his face. That's where it all began.
she does get naked in Embrace of the Vampire.
She's also in Poison Ivy too.
Poison Ivy 3.
3, yeah, one of those, yeah. Look, I caught this deer for you.
Oh, that's sweet. Feeding the deer.
Yeah.
And
I guess in your director's cut, we have the part where they're going to the hospital for ticks.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
No,
We've got Lyme disease, honey. Ha ha ha.
In the director's cut, he builds the hospital with his bare hands. We need more logs. Look, there's not much speaking parts here.
Well, thanks a lot, Dad. You just let our dinner go. What the hell? Seriously.
We're going to McDonald's. Quit your bitching. Oh, man. Oh, they
Movies take their time at the beginning here, showing these things that give the character some credibility, like her having a little bit of skills, and of course, the area that they're going to be working into, and just nature and stuff allows you to just kind of settle into the movie.
That was kind of child abuse. He kept throwing her in the water.
Yeah, but really, seriously, Joe Loeb. I wonder if he's Joe Loeb helped write this movie. I wonder if he's related to Jeff. The thing is, you got to wonder how many of these skills they just showed, the swimming, the fishing, and all that kind of stuff, are going to come into play. But ultimately, it's just like, oh, look at the relationship this father and daughter have.
Dude, I'm just looking at the setting, man, because it's like the 80s now. So I'm just geeking out looking at everything.
Well, good fashion choice here. Green top, green eyes, green background, buffered. I mean, that's no accident. That's good stuff.
Yeah, they still sell those.
You remember the shirts with the button-down shirts with no collars?
Oh yeah,
those were huge, and I look good in them.
Looks like he's wearing thermal underwear top.
Yeah, getting your anti-communist thing going, make you credible. This is good right here.
Where's the meat?
I don't want to eat no vegetables.
He senses something. Arnold senses tingling.
If you listen closely, he'll tell you later how he knew this was happening. It's a chopper.
You don't know.
Get away from the chopper.
Are you gonna go away now? Yes, quiet. Go to your room. Oh, they just buzzed the tower.
Eric, if you can hear this, we're at the 9:15 mark as of right now.
Oh. I'm a little ahead of you guys. I'm at 23 now.
Choppers in
24.
the air and touchdown.
I'm at 28. So.
Well, our times may be different. It's where we're at in the movie.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now the guy's getting on a helicopter.
Yep, door open.
Okay.
You really are giving the Arnold Schwarzenegger commentary. And now he's walking. Now it looks like the blade should have cut off his head.
And this is the colonel, but not the colonel we know.
This guy's a military guy for life. He's been in every damn I don't know what his name is, but he's been in so many army films as an officer.
That's not Lance Henriksen, is it?
No, that's not Lance Henriksen.
It's okay, now okay.
Smile. Silent but deadly, I hear.
Who's this? Oh, this is a child I found.
Jenny, let me continue to touch you in very strange ways. The hell is he? Did you notice that? It's like, oh, Jenny, let me touch your arm. Now your head. Now, okay. It's the creepy guy that Mama made you call Uncle.
Yep. Now those guys are just shooting the shit over there. They don't care what's going on. They're supposed to be like keeping watch.
I also noticed that they're holding their guns wrong. Like one guy was crooking it in his arm as if he was a hunter rather than a soldier.
Oh yeah. I'm just geeking out because I'm like watching Terminator and then watching this. They go from the bad guy to the good guy. He still has the same mannerisms, no matter what role he's playing. You can't get away with it.
You can tell by the way they're holding their guns and standing improperly.
Don't touch me there.
There's another man squeeze.
She's jealous.
No, it's just back in the 80s. Men could express their emotions without being considered,
They didn't give hugs.
Yeah.
I'll touch your bicep. I won't give you a hug, though. Helicopter's leaving now. Now comes the one-liner. Dad, you're going to go away. Not until you get kidnapped, son, sweetie.
Oh, Sledgehammer, Joe Rogers, the TV show? Oh, that's been a while. That's an old callback.
Oh, there it goes. And these guys are dead. Now, see, if they would have been paying attention, they wouldn't have got killed. Oh, that guy made it.
Yeah, you soldiers are really good.
Are you right? No, I just got shot in the arm. Give you your weapons.
Told you. That's good stuff.
Run, go get Getty's weapons.
I'm sure they have practiced their backup plans for just such a situation.
Yes, hide under your bed. Grab the shotgun under there. With Arnold, do you really need weapons? He's got the 50 cal in there, probably.
That's not a good thing to do ever. Never shove your pistol right in your pants over your penis.
There comes the guy with the knife. I remember correctly, it's the guy with the big giant bowie knife in this movie, right?
Throat slit.
It's the guy from the ship. Wrong. I love that. There you go. Here's your Chevy placement. Oh, it won't start, no engine. He's gonna roll it down the hill.
I don't know. What could he do?
He's gonna roll
Yeah,
it
let it happen on the screen there, brother. I mean, if you watch this right before he did, just hush.
But it's a Chevy Blazer, isn't it?
Yeah. With no engine.
The truth of the matter, you get it that far, it's already down. You better jump in that car because it's going to backfire on you. You're going to end up chasing your car down the hill.
Cool.
And you're not steering.
No.
If it ain't on. I don't care what he thinks he's doing with that wheel. That boy's already bit his tongue off bouncing up and down on that hill like that.
Take shortcut.
That was not a good idea. You're free falling at this point.
Oh no! This reminds me of the James Bond movie with the what's his name?
Well, I already saw the car tip over twice already.
Yeah, here. Remember Roger Moore though with the bug? He's going down the hill. He's trying to beat him. That's what it reminds me of. The car chase. Oh man, yeah. What a waste.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
Don't shoot.
Did you guys get what those guns are for?
I know. Like, why don't you just start shooting?
I gotta take him alive, bro.
Yeah, they have to. They have to because they need him for something.
They probably think he's Chuck Norris. They're afraid of him. Uh-oh.
Okay, this is the gayest look that a bad guy's ever had, by the way.
Just listen.
Greenie check.
This reminds me of he's trying to be like Freddie Mercury.
Ignore the big booger that was in Arnold Schwarzenegger's nose in that scene.
just listen when Bennett's on screen. And this guy's a sleaze bag too. The little twerp on the right. This is great.
Yeah.
John. Sorry.
Is it Columbo? Or not Columbo?
No, that's Dan Hedaya.
I can see the guy from Monk.
No. He was in Cheers. He's been in some movies. Dick, Alien 4. Yeah.
Okay, Dick, I remember, yeah. He was the president, right?
Yeah, he played Nixon.
Did you guys ever get the action figure for this?
For Dan Hedaya?
No, not yet. I don't think I had one. No, for Arnold. With the face paint and everything, comes with the knife, the gun.
No.
My brother, he got the action figure because he was still kind of like in that young around that time.
I love it.
You know, I gotta say, you could say Arnold Schwarzenegger is a bad actor, but you really don't appreciate how much he got better until you watch his older films.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being one note or whatever. It's fine. I mean, the guy who did the screenplay for this really wrote it around him, and that's why there's so many great liners in there, and it's only going to pick up. It really is. And this pattern suit that this dude's wearing on the left, you saw crap like this in the '80s all the time. Here we go.
I'll be back. Got to get that in there.
That's what the guy behind him with the weird suit, the white suit, and he got the.
That's a Hawaiian shirt. Really popular in the South. See no TSA?
There's a dude on the right, far right. That's the guy from. What was he from? I just saw him in Above the Law. I thought, isn't he?
So we do not have a happy Eric Breen right now.
I know. I've been checking him out. I was promised him a timestamp if he can get something running.
Rob,
And this guy was the villain in more than a couple of movies. I pointed out, of course, he's the Warriors guy, but he was also the villain in Dreamscape, starring Dennis Quaid.
That's where I remember from. Yeah. It's funny they had to get a really tall guy just to match to be able to be strong arm Arnold.
Pretty good situational awareness here. Back when stewardesses were hot.
Right. I like he's already forming. You can tell what he's going to do next, right?
Yep.
Just by looking what he's looking at.
Now it's
Everything-
Pharma Girls.
Yep. Everything falls into place. He's very tired.
He's dead tired.
It's something like that.
Let the movie play. Comment after. It's really bad.
He's gonna jump on the plane, probably. There goes the door.
Yeah, now they'll just turn the damn flight around.
The luggage area.
He faces the same dangers as the kids in Mary Poppins.
Madeline H. Hello, good evening. Watching Commando, obviously. If you get it up and running, we'll give you a timestamp. Right now, we're almost at the 24-minute mark.
I would have to assume that modern day planes. Oh gosh, he's dead. This is one of those 1980
I know, right?
ridiculous things that they have to get up to 400 miles an hour or more to get off the ground, and he's going to jump.
Even at 40 miles per hour, you're dead.
Yeah, no way does he not die if he
You
hits
guys
the
weren't
ground.
complaining with Invasion USA or Rambo. This is Arnie.
We didn't do comments on this.
But in Rambo, though, he had a parachute, though.
I like this scene, actually.
Let's play Rambo, and we'll talk about how stupid it is. Oh my gosh, yeah.
You could tell it was a fake body dropping.
Yep. And also, he didn't land in the water; he landed on the grass. So yeah, okay. It's good. It's good 1980s action film stupidity right there.
It'd be awesome if you punched an alligator and walked out.
And it still works.
But this is cool, though. You know, it's one of those, man taken out of your normal life routine. He knows he's got 11 hours. We're almost a third, the first act's almost done. We've met just about everybody character-wise. And so now we know what it's up to. He's got to figure out a way to get over there, get his daughter back in under 11 hours. So the chase is on. Great music, too. James Horner, I think it is.
Yeah, he did a lot of the music in the 80s.
I didn't know. I always thought Arnie had a more manly run, too. His stunt double sure can jump off a truck.
I know, right? He's got the arms out, really go prancing.
It's funny when it's so obviously a stunt double, too. Okay, that guy's wearing bronzer. I've seen him. And if you look, his brown skin is not exactly like all over. He's got patches on.
Yep.
He's being reasonable right now for a bad guy.
Yeah, I think so.
It's about business.
He could have attached her to a line and dragged her for a while. And it's not the worst Spanish accent I've ever heard. It's better than mine.
I thought he'd go for Cuban a little bit, but every time I see Arnold's face, he looks like the Terminator glare.
Ray Don Chong.
Yep.
I always thought she was pretty.
I was say this is why you wanted to watch it tonight.
She gets naked in Quest for Fire and Tales from the Dark Side. That guy did basically play he's a professional creep.
Yep.
Underrated, too.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Clothes not fitting, you smoking. I love it. Check out those shoes. Those are some pimpin' bowling shoes. The square tie, too, where it just ends. That was the thing in the 80s.
I like skinny ties. That should make a comeback.
I like how his clothes are dry.
His clothes were dry when he got out of the water. You think Ray Don Chong's a pothead?
I'm sure
No.
she's in many controlled substances.
I wouldn't be
Currently?
surprised. Well, actually, that would be lesbian. I mean, obviously, she's not a whore. She's not picking you up on you. Come on.
We have Reed Smith and channel
Yeah.
saying, "Hi, Uncle." I don't know who that is.
I don't know. That guy's got some toxic masculinity going on.
What
there.
up, Reese? Yeah, that's why your face is in her ass and your hands around her neck. I'm not gonna hurt you. Let me grab you by the throat and sniff your butt. That just, yeah.
It's like Hightower moment here. Just kidding.
Little police academy humor.
Yeah.
What's up, Reese?
Of course, she's got a Porsche.
Yeah, she's no love interest. I don't think she's here just to be an airline pilot. But this was no. She was in some other stuff. Like you said. That's right.
Oh yeah,
That's right. I
right
remember
on
now.
time. She was in a few things in the '80s.
Yep.
She didn't exactly expand to the '90s too well, though. I don't know if she what made her quit or something. When I kill you, I will tell you.
You can barely see him in there. They're driving. I always wonder when they're driving, when they show like pan away, if he's actually really even in there. Do you ever irritate you when you see someone like driving a steering wheel and you know they're going straight, but they move the rocket back and forth? Like
Oh,
they're
well,
turning?
yeah, that's because generally when they're filming while driving, they're either on a tow or they're on the car's actually on a bed on a truck.
It
So
doesn't
they,
have.
so they have to make it look like they're driving, and they overcompensate. So they swing the wheel back and forth like nobody ever does whenever they're really driving. Yeah.
It's like Sean Connery driving in the first movie with him in Doctor No, I believe it was. He's driving the green screen.
Yeah.
But the other guy, he's fine. He's not really doing that bad. It's her that she's overcompensating.
I heard it's illegal to have a big camera in the car to film.
Oh,
I don't know if that's such. I heard it on Kevin Smith's commentary.
Yeah, this Galleria Mall was real famous. A lot of different mall scenes for movies and stuff in the 80s were filmed here. I think it's Tri-Level, which we'll see here in a moment. It's pretty famous just for being kind of that 80s hotspot.
I do admit that watching all these 1980s films, I'm kind of getting nostalgia for the malls.
yep.
Not just like we have a couple of they're still open. The Altamont Mall in Altamont by Orlando is still open and everything, but it's not the place to go anymore.
There's your Nissan Datsun from Vision USA over there, the burgundy one or brown one. But all the bright colors, man. Looking like Miami Vice here.
Oh yeah, very colorful palette. I was looking at the background with the ladies with their skirts, like what she's wearing. This is all 80s, and the one shoulder look too, like the lady in blue getting on.
Just all the
A lot of pastel colors you'll see. Florida, California, especially.
Mm.
I like how he says it and gets so close to her face. She's already creeped out as it is. Do you recognize any of those places, like Swenson's?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen those before. I wonder if they're even they businesses at all. Kerwin's.
And you notice it's not overlit too. It's really rich colors here. The cops she talks to here in a moment, though, are pretty friggin' hilarious. The stuff they say about Arnold.
This kind of reminds me of the Stranger Things mall. A little bit.
Oh my gosh! Look at the clothes those girls are wearing in the background.
I know.
Look at that hat.
Yeah. I gotta say there was in the mid '80s there was a lot of stuff like really soft tops and pajama bottoms that were being worn around. If your girlfriend wore them, that was pretty sweet.
This dude here is funny.
Gotta love mall cops. They think they're real cops. You're just like, who are you? I'm a cop. Yeah, you're a mall cop.
Right here. I love that.
It's a great look. Give me a quarter. Like that's something. Yeah, he has to go make a phone call. Give me a quarter. I need a quarter. I can't. That's the pre-cell phone days. Okay, that's awesome. He's just throwing guards left and right. Good luck with your baseball there, Eric Bring.
He's ripping right out. Oh, like you're right.
So, anybody play Minecraft? Some guy's asking if you want to play Minecraft with him.
I played like a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah, but
So, I'm not seeing a Coney Island chili there, Rob.
I know.
I remember
Man.
Sweeney's. Sweeney or Swenson's, whatever it was. They even had one of those. And yep, another time we get to see Arnie's stunt double.
Yeah.
all those guys right there, balloons.
I can't get over how Arnie runs. Is it just me?
You're not the only one. I've seen it before. Do commentaries and they talk about how he just like you could tell it's a stunt double. There goes stunt double there.
I would never want to say it to his face, obviously, but yeah, he kind of runs wimpy.
You can tell. Look at the guy's head though. When they zoom out and they see the jumps like an elevator, you can tell it's a different guy.
Well, I do like the fact that even though it's unbelievable fighting, the sound's good, and they do a good job of communicating his physicality with everybody. I do like that. It does seem larger than life.
This guy's gonna have an Arnold-sized dent in his car now.
Eric, there's a lot more Bennett coming up, so hang in there if you can. I don't know if you have thrown in the towel or what, but
yeah, he's not having a good day of it. He said
he's having a horrible night. I know.
He's gonna watch some Red Sox and then call it a day.
Maybe Red Sox wins. I would have left her. Charity screwed him over.
Shut up.
Hope he knocks her out. Be funny. I wonder if he's gonna drive on the sidewalk too.
Now, in the 1980s, there would always be a car chase. It was like, okay, we got 15 minutes to kill. What are we gonna do? And they would have a big ass car chase.
Well, you know where all car chases originated from, right? T.J. Hooker.
Yeah, the very first car chase was T.J. Hooker.
On TV,
Right.
maybe. Sean Connery had the first one, I believe. I know, North by Northwest.
And
That's what it
French
was.
Connection had the best one.
I think Christy was saying earlier, Christy, before we started, she remembers like how the red car was all beat up, but then you saw it again, it was like perfectly fine.
I don't know. Ray Don Chong is trying to beat out Kate Capshaw for most annoying scream.
Yeah, but she's got that hot island girl look.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ray
She
Don
could be
Chong is
50 or 20. You wouldn't know the difference.
Ray Don Chong is definitely hotter than Kate Capshaw. That is for sure. All right, if you guys have just stepped in, we're watching Commando. We're doing a little running commentary of it. Right now, we are about to hit the 41-minute mark. And that wire that's holding you up, that's pretty damn obvious. He's Arnold Schwarzenegger at this point is holding that guy upside down, and you could definitely see the wire that's keeping him up.
You guys are a little ahead of me, though.
Oh, sorry, man.
That's okay. Spoiling everything for me. The heck? I thought you remembered everything. I'm like, wow, you
Hold
remember
up.
everything.
I lied.
What are you at? What are you at now, Englentine? What's your?
He just did the do you remember when I told you I would kill you last? I lied.
Are you at 41-44, or are you at?
And at time point I'm at 41-39.
Okay. So you're just a little bit ahead of me.
Saka Tano Gaming is saying the movie was so bad. Yes, I agree completely. It is it's a very bad film. At least it's got fun elements to it though.
Oh, that guy said.
The acting is horrible in this movie.
It's entertaining.
Yes, it is. I didn't say it wasn't. You can't tell me this is a legitimate. It's an entertaining film by all means. Yes, it's not a legitimately good movie.
Sure,
and the
it
car's
is.
still fine. He's gonna drive the car now. There's no way that car would drive straight. I skipped ahead a little bit, so I don't have them pass you guys.
I let him go.
I'm at the bullet scene now.
Yeah, they're walking up.
Okay.
A couple. Here we go. More Bennett, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Saving the best for last.
We should just cut you like a Bennett track. So he does all the Bennett stuff. The fake moon up there.
The effects weren't special. I like the makeup where you could tell it's like red to be the blood, but there's no cut that the blood is coming from.
if you watch this movie for anything, you watch it for Arnold just blowing away people with a machine gun. That's what you watched it for.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's an entertaining film.
Yeah.
It's just not very well acted, shot, or directed.
Same with Rambo. You go there to watch him kill people.
Yeah, I'm just gonna disagree. I think it's a really tight film. I mean, and you get the feel of what's going on with it. It's got great music and it acts. It's pretty lean to me.
I do have to say, yes, the soundtrack, the score has been very entertaining as well. Yeah,
I would have loved to have
possibly the best thing about the movie is the score.
Well,
Well, that and the over-the-top lines and violence.
Do you remember which Arnold movie was one with him and Jim Belushi?
Yeah, Red Heat, loved it.
Was it Red Heat? Okay, I thought it was.
Yeah,
We gotta do that soon.
All right, here's the secret above ground layer.
Yep. Inside like a palace. Must be at some embassy, as it looks like.
This guy's got a really bad Tony Montoya type accent. You can tell he's really bad with it, like you said.
Oh, Dan Hedaya's accent is horrible.
I know that's what's so great about it. It's so thick. Oh, here's great. Here's the scene. Here's one of them.
Eric Breen's saying the best thing about the movie is the whole movie.
That's right. Eric's a smart man.
This is where she learned how to cry.
Say hello to my little friend and my other bad accent.
Just chewing up the lines here. Yeah, okay, she's crying. Blah, blah, blah. Let's keep focusing on that fireplace in this shot. Now we are at the Sunspot Hotel where he's got a key. I wonder what they'll find.
Keep showing that watch. I wonder how many he sold.
If anybody wants to share this link also and say, hey, we're just watching a stupid movie together, come on over. Just two more. We need two more to hit double digits.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
My name's Bill. In every movie, I only speak in whispers.
First, I'm gonna cut you. Then I'm gonna kill you.
Even when I yell, Sully!
But there is definitely the cool hip black thing that like Bill Duke just oozes.
Oh no, I love Bill Duke as an actor, man. He's pretty damn awesome.
Glass block, totally 80s, by the way, people.
Yep. It's like that. It looks like ice cubes stuck in a wall.
Yep.
Becomes a Cadillac.
I remember those in all the Peter Weller movies.
That was a phone she picked up, people.
I eat Green Berets for breakfast. Actually, if you don't mind me saying another story like this, but my dad, like I said, was an Army Ranger. He had a friend. Okay, why was she on top? They burst into a hotel room, and the guy is laying on his stomach, and they both jump up out of the blankets, and she's on top of him. They're doing wheelbarrow wrong. This fight scene sucks. Oh, this is great.
Oh man. Oh, that is horrible. Like the punch had no effect on him. Not the glass blocks. No.
I'm very hungry.
This Green Berets gonna kick your ass. I eat Green Berets for breakfast.
Is that where you guys are?
That's where I am now.
He just said it. Just punched him.
Okay, tell me when the fight is over, and then I'll hit start again. We'll get more in sync.
Okay.
Because I just finished.
There's the titties. Guy, he's getting up with a gun now.
Now's the titties.
Yeah, look, they got up and they were face down, and the girl was on top of the guy.
Yep.
Like I said, they were doing wheelbarrow wrong.
You wonder how many copies of VHS were worn out that spot.
Okay, just grabbed him by the balls.
Punch, uppercut.
Oh yeah, the fight between him and Bill Duke is pretty awesome, and I
They're
love the
both
fact
big guys, though.
every sound effect, no matter what they hit, is exactly the same. If they hit wood, it's the same. If they hit
the
flat,
punch.
Okay, so on the ground, just looked at him.
Dead.
and
Now he's gonna get his wallet.
I'm
The
not
inside
to the
wallet.
wallet yet. I'm at the wallet right now. So doctor's about 2 seconds ahead of me.
I was like 4 seconds behind you guys, and I still didn't catch up to Englentine. He's like 5.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with my copy, but you guys, are they at the trunk of the car yet?
Not yet. They will
Right.
be now. Well, he's walking to the car.
Now.
He's got the
Trunk.
key out,
Okay.
Key in the trunk.
and he's gonna touch the trunk now.
Yep. He's inside the dash.
Just
There
open.
she is.
Alrighty, there we go. Okay, now we should be good, and we're at 48:32 according to mine.
Yep. Mine says 50:03.
Okay, so obviously I don't know what's going on where we're at different times, but at the same point in the movie. But at least we're at the same point in the movie.
Well, mine's
Yeah.
a minute longer than you guys. So it's
Yeah,
director's
that's
cut.
true.
So that's fine. They're looking at the paper right now. Coastal Fuel.
Usually smaller.
And
probably
look, see what I'm saying? Look at the blood on his face. Arnold's got makeup on his face, but it's not coming from anything.
It's okay.
They didn't puff up the lips or anything like that to make it look like he got hit.
Usually the lips are usually like black on it, or he's bruised.
Yeah.
Does that really matter?
Yeah, it's just something to talk about. That's what we're here for. We're not here to watch the movie. We're here to comment on the movie.
I thought he was looking pretty sweet there. He's rocking a good tan.
Come on over. We're gonna watch the movie, and we literally only watched it. It would be like 2 hours of silence.
That would be trolling the audience.
Yeah.
Well, I'd always like the stuff going on because when it gets to the third act, it gets a little insane, and it's like, okay, this is like Envision USA and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the way he breaks one of those. What are those locks they cut? They
Master
always
lock.
Master lock, yeah.
Master lock.
With his bare hands.
Oh,
by the way, I've done this before. Rob's seen me do this before.
Climb the
climbing
pipe?
up the side of the pipes onto a building. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the master lock with your bare hands.
Well, for a while when we were growing up, I was a very small guy, and I could climb up the side of a building on the storm drain. So it wasn't even it didn't have to be a big pipe.
Oh, we're glad that you survived.
Yeah, a lot more courage than brains sometimes.
It was never on property you're supposed to be at, right?
Oh yeah, we went to a couple of places that probably would have preferred we were not there, and did a few things that if we got hurt, we could have sued them for.
Look at that! Look at that! Arnold's geeking out, man. Look at all the military he's got.
There's no explanation of what's going on with the bad guy. He's just the bad guy overthrew somebody, and these are all the firearms and stuff that's going to him. Because in 80s movies, bad guys were just businessmen and involved buying military supplies illegally.
Yeah, they're buying supplies.
In the 80s, who wasn't? The only people who weren't buying military supplies illegally were the ones dealing drugs.
There's always the guy,
That's
guy
true.
with the Hispanic guy with the red bandana. He just killed Wayne Newton.
Nothing can kill Wayne
I think this guy was the one that ended up with Lorenzo Lamas on that show. That outlet.
Gotta get out of him. Yeah, his brief second right there.
Yeah.
Knocks him out. I opened the window. Jump up now.
The directions in Apple all here.
Here's a Mr. Coffee in the back there. That's cool. I always hated those the glass chalkboards. Use the marker boards.
Oh, those are badass.
Okay, like you know how hard it is to clean the white dirt or dry erase board. Now imagine it on a glass one like that.
Spray and a wipe. It's easy. Santa Barbara.
Using
Man,
the
I don't know
protractor.
about you guys, but if you just focus on Arnold, every shot with his shirt, man, they're just rocking those Cobra traps. He's got, I mean, holy crap. It's like,
Look, his lips fine. There's no blood,
No blood, no nothing. Yeah.
no makeup.
He's got either a pimple or a cut on his head.
I think it's a cut.
Mm.
He actually
Gotta
hurt
be
himself on
honest.
set.
In the '80s, give me a nice looking black girl with that kind of curly frizzed hair that she's got right here.
well, that was a
Yep.
huge look. You're absolutely right.
That was just cute as hell.
Reminds me of the girl from what is it? Above the Law? The cop girl?
Oh, I know.
Kinda.
Yeah. You're talking about, what's her
I
name?
go back and look, but
Foxy Brown.
yep.
But actually, her look is more of the Shaka Khan look, who was really big
Yeah.
in the 70s and 80s.
Come on, everybody, Shaka Khan.
That's the one, yeah.
Now, was the car facing the other direction when they pulled up?
Oh, pish tot, yes.
Maybe she turned it around while they're in there.
Yeah, and if you haven't already passed up your little flub, don't forget your flub that you wanted to point out.
That's in the mall scene when that was when they exchanged the money. That was with the creeper guy. He was supposed to be he handed the guy an envelope, and the next thing next thing you know he's getting cash in hand. So that was the flub.
Okay, so he's breaking the glass here, right?
Army supply office.
Yeah, right now.
That's where I'd go, man.
This movie really hates glass.
Well, if you
Or
see,
it loves
Everything's
glass
plastic now,
companies.
which sucks.
Arnold could have destroyed the glass himself, but they had to make a big. It's 80s, man. You got to destroy everything to get the bulldozer.
I can only imagine those glass companies made a lot of
Now,
money off of him.
This looks like Sherpers to me. I have here. It's a military surplus store. We
Dude,
have one.
respect the A-Team scene. That's all I got to say. Respect the A-Team scene. When you see the hero gearing up for the final battle, it's like, I need this knife. I need this gun. I need these flippers.
Does he use the flippers? I can't remember. I think he does. I need the money out of the cash register. Oh, there he goes. The illegal ones, yes.
Bazooka.
Now, is this guy? Did you say this is fantasy or this is fact? He's always got the illegal
Everybody
guns?
has a secret stash.
Everybody. That's why we don't have basements, because we spend too much money on our secret gun rooms.
There it is. That's what he uses.
In Florida, basements are illegal, but secret gun rooms are basic. They come standard with every home.
Right. Well, after the 85 invasion, they have to.
Yeah, I know.
All that work, and he gets. Oh man. He forgot about the sound alarm.
It was a silent but deadly alarm.
And she's not getting arrested either. She's an accomplice.
Well, she had walked off screen, so she might. I think she got away. Not sure.
Like, would they interrogate her? What are you doing here?
Okay, no, she did get away. Oh, I can hear it now. This is sexist.
Yep.
Can't have a woman do this in here. It's beneath her. She can't be attractive. Only if she wants to.
She has to have the Justin Bieber haircut.
Who's burying their droppings in the cat box?
Not me. Is that on screen or are you talking about the microphone?
Oh, we can hear it.
Oh,
It's a scraping sound.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
All righty. Okay, you know what? I like that part. She fires this big ass rocket gun the wrong way.
like they let them blow up their gas tank.
What's up, Rob?
Just that's so stupid.
That was satisfying. Well, the stupid part is she had to pull the trigger the right way to shoot it the wrong way. So I don't think it even addresses the fact that in order for her to be dumb, she would have had to have been very smart.
There you go. More
Cops
Bennett.
are pulling idiots. That's all there is in the 80s.
Yeah. Back to the spray tan. And the worst.
Here we go.
mustache.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, they cut away. This must be the extended clip. Some runny mascara.
No, she's in the door handle.
Yeah, we're a little bit different. You're on. I think you're on an.
She's right now on the handle.
Okay.
Okay.
She's looking around now. She's turned. She's taking a step to the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got.
Yeah, it sounds like you might have hit an extended scene for your director's cut.
Okay.
Now she's gonna go cry again. Sit down.
Yeah, she's sitting down right now.
And the dude's
Father,
There you go. Here's your mascara.
where are you?
Comes the. Yep.
That's just to remind us that she's a plot point. Because, yeah, we had forgotten about
Yeah.
it.
I love that cheesy backdrop. With the you can tell it's
Thomas
fake.
Marine. Yeah.
The bullets are brought in. They're not even real bullets. That guy's dead. Are you guys counting the kill counts?
Oh, that would have been something. We'll have to do that if we ever do a horror film. We got to go with a kill count.
How about we do this? At the end of this, you just you edit it. At the end, you put the kill count. Or edit a bouncy ball. When it comes in. Sometimes. There you go.
Edit on a bouncy ball.
Yeah. Kill count number 2. It bounces away.
Yeah.
Bitch, get in there and do your job. That's why you're here in this movie.
This isn't a plane. It's a canoe with wings.
So where do you get...
I thought she was like a stewardess. She's a pilot?
Well, she's a stewardess, yeah, but she's working on her pilot's license.
Oh, okay. Okay. I missed that.
Not only is she sexy, she's
No.
smart.
I must have missed this. Did he somehow get guns from her? Where did you get...
So she's saying that she can't fly this because it's not a Cessna. So according to her, she was learning to fly off of a commercial jet.
Oh. I like he hits it and then it works again.
I don't think people learn how to fly using a commercial jet.
Yeah. Well, she's dating a pilot.
Yeah, one guy bit it pretty good. Another practical effect.
These are my favorite planes right here. Besides the Ospreys that the military uses.
I would like to see a side-by-side comparison of her and Kate Capshaw from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Here we get in the green screen.
No, they're really up in the air.
They're being towed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Beautiful shot here, though, with the sunset and get a good timing, right?
Surplus City. Yeah.
Surplus City.
It's actually a real place.
We had a huge nuclear neighbor base here in Central Florida that closed down about 20-something years ago, and it was huge. And we had a lot of surplus stores around town. Now there's not that many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one by me. It's still around. It's because they do camping stuff too. Plus, you get the paintballs and all that stuff.
Oh, you know who that is, right?
Yeah, Bill Paxton. All
Game
right,
over,
right,
man.
Game over. Game over, man. God rest his soul.
Yep.
National fucking treasure right there. Go down. Oh my gosh, look at the side of Arnold. Oh, look at them. That is such bad chroma key. You could on the green screen, you can actually see the black line between them and the background. I could do better than that.
Well, awesome, sir. Wasn't he also a Chet from Weird Science?
Weird Science. Yep.
Yeah.
So he had a couple of movies come out in 1985.
Yeah, chick's clothes had 50 gazillion pockets everywhere. It's like they were a walking purse, but she's rocking those pink Converse.
Yep. Almost as good as you did in the 1980s.
I never wore Converse, sir.
But he didn't say he didn't wear pink shoes, so that was the sell on that one.
My niece has the overalls like that, but they're short, so I always joke about it because you get the pocket in there. You can just
Here
put
we
your
go.
foot in there.
Here we go.
You like strange things, my friend.
I know. It's extreme.
Like that's your takeaway on this movie is this guy right here.
Yeah, exactly. In the blink of an eye.
It's kind of a man body going on. He's not as ripped as Arnold. So it looks like he has a man dad bod. The only missing from the bad guy, he needs to have is a cigar. He's just puffing at the whole entire time, even though it's not liver lit. If you're gonna wear a jacket like that, though,
I'm smart.
but I have an edge.
I can't get over the mesh. He's wearing mesh.
I know, and that with the handlebar mustache.
That's a badass look. And that was one of the 4 things I tweeted out about it today, so I was popping hard for that.
I just picture him wanting to be like a really big, huge, like Freddie Mercury fan. He's
I
rocking
know,
the Queen.
right?
He needs aviator glasses on too.
He looks like Freddie Mercury's roadie.
Come on, we're gonna kick some ass. He just. Did that feel yet? That plane got shot up pretty well.
You know what? Of all the things I do have to say you're right about is the score. I am digging on it.
It really helps push it. I mean, it really does.
It's definitely like if you heard this, it's obviously a 1980s score.
Black guy turned blue.
Whoa, there you go. Whoa,
And nose
cover
bubbling.
your eyes.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, or ladies at least.
Rob, cover your eyes.
Arnie in a Speedo. Now can we get Ray Don Tong in that Speedo? Or
Does he have the flippers? Did they bring the flippers?
I don't know, but he's packing a couple of bananas.
It's packing some heat.
He's packing.
He's got an M4.
He's packing a banana and 2 mangoes.
His physique obviously was very nice, you know that, with his bodybuilding background. Bodybuilding was still really huge in the 80s. It's kind of died off a little bit in terms of popularity. And so back then, for him to be this successful, they're going to show his body off. And come on, what better way to do that than the backward row?
They didn't Terminator where he's naked. So they got to do this too. So if we continue Arnold, we got to do the last action hero.
My favorite bodybuilding movie was called Frankenhooker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the guy wears red bandana, so we know which ones are the bad guys walking through the crowd. How many outtakes did they have for Arnold carrying his boat? Go back one more time. Is this where he starts putting the makeup on?
He's gearing up.
Yeah, this is your go. Yep, the grenades.
Yeah, here we go.
This is the action figure I had in this version with him all the face paint and all this stuff. And it comes with the rocket.
Fog machine.
I was gonna say, does he really need all those grenades?
Well, there is a saying from the 1980s that goes, "You can never have too many grenades."
Yeah.
There you go, another fake drop screen. I love the binoculars.
That is such a map painting right there. When he looks into the binoculars, he sees the town.
I know.
Like obviously, it's only a model.
Well, it's
only a map painting.
Look at the little red light going across too. That's added. That's not really. Do you think that's real? The blinking lights,
I personally love binocular scenes in movies.
So his
that
lip,
voyeuristic thing.
So his lip healed, but his forehead still got a cut on it.
Yeah, it looks like the same cut.
Yeah. So what he's got in there? He's got clips of. He probably has ammo clips in his pouches.
Yeah,
I'm
that
walking
corpse
through the
looks like
lavender
the guy we
fields.
came for. All right, I love the druggies. They see the corpse. It's like, yeah, that guy's with us. Like they knew he was dead already.
Eric Breen, when Arnold shoots up the compound, I swear you can see that some of the kills are cardboard cutouts.
Oh yeah, you're totally right there, Eric.
Yep.
We got to be okay. So if I think we actually lost a couple, but we're at one. I'm at 109.24, and we have the bald fat guy and the bandana guy finding out that their friend's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, they're walking up. They're lifting up the thing right now.
They're in the phone booth for me now.
Okay. Yeah, we're at least close there.
It's not as bad as a Batman. I kept going in front of you, forward.
You can tell though everything's about to come to a head because the music's getting louder.
Yep.
The bad guy's got more now. He's now more bronzer in his face now.
I know. Oh my gosh, that looks so horrible. Because he's a white Italian guy,
right?
Or he's Jewish. I don't know what is Hedaya. Anyway, point being is he's a Caucasian.
Oh, that guy's dead. Those are some nasty kills with that knife. Like,
I'm telling you, this guy's awesome. 2 guys with mustaches, 2 guys dead.
Get those claymores in there.
Mustaches, 2 guys dead.
So he throws these daggers with like complete accuracy. How many does he have, by the way?
I remember always liking that.
Nobody else can shoot for shit, and he's just one-shotting everybody. He just killed 2 people with 1 bullet. Oh my god, this is. Oh my, you're right. Oh, dude, Eric, you're right.
There's the cutouts right there, Eric.
Look at that. Around the building, you can tell they're all dummies because they're not moving or anything. Holy Toledo, that's so horrible. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Thank you, Eric Breen, for pointing that out. Wow. That's my favorite scene in the whole wide world now. They're not even being blown back. They're just kind of, this is an inconvenience.
She's gone. Why did he swing the knife to just go right through the board?
Well, the bad thing is he fell. You know he's falling on that knife. He burst through the door, and the way he fell and the way the knife was, he would have impaled himself.
Yeah.
This movie is freaking hilarious. It's not good.
Wait till you start watching the one. I was gonna say, you think this is bad? Watch the Dudikoff ones. Those are some horrible ones. And once you get past like what was it? Past event, yeah. These later ones after Bounty Hunters, you watch those.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just gets horrible. The comedy's there though, but other than that, the action is just like non-existent.
Commando. It's like his superhero name. Commando. Yeah. Come in, Commando.
We have your message on teletype.
Eric Breen saying it's heartbreaking not to be able to watch the greatest movie of all time with us. It must kill him that I'm not even a guy who likes this movie. But I love this scene because
there it goes. Oh,
nobody except for him can hit anyone. I mean, look at this.
Look at that. Somebody getting channel?
I got kicked out. My internet crashed on me, so I jumped back in.
Okay. Gotcha.
This is so...
Those are nice flips.
Oh my gosh, that's not how grenades work. You ran out of bullets in that clip 10 minutes ago.
Right. I love how he's just kind of like swirling the gun around too when he shoots.
And every grenade comes with a launch pad, and nobody could get close to him unless he's standing near a wall.
Yeah, that clip only has like maybe 30 in it.
Okay, at least
I think every bad guy has a mustache too.
Yeah.
Except for that guy. That guy's got he's got a goatee.
We got a full-on beard on one of them.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, now he's shooting people with a shotgun, and he's shooting 2 and 3 people at a time.
I almost wonder if they're the same people he keeps killing over and over again. They just change uniforms.
Oh my gosh, a grenade, get down. It doesn't kill him. He's like as close as all of his victims were, but he's not affected by the grenade while everybody else was killed. This movie is brilliant in its badness.
Oh, wait for it.
Wait, there it goes.
Yeah,
show my manly chest again.
There it is. No, not a bead of sweat on him.
Yeah.
I must show my nakedness if I am to fight properly.
Here it comes. You know he's going to start throwing, right? The one guy's got a handgun. What's that going to do?
Brrr, kapow. Brrr, kapow.
Yep, there it goes. Yep, there it is.
Yes. Blade.
He got scalped.
The groin shot.
There's the gusher. There's the arm.
All the soldiers come on and just like, this is so hilarious.
Oh man. That first one with the scalping was horribly CG though.
That wasn't CG. None of this is CG. But I'll tell you, the guy he cuts off his arm, it takes like 15 minutes for them to set up. Swing it, catch it. No, you could almost tell the bewitched part where it cuts, so they could cut off the arm.
Well, I think the story goes is that Arnold wanted to take it and beat somebody else up with it.
Did,
they said, no, that's too much.
He wanted to beat somebody. He wanted to beat him to death with his own arm.
Oh no, there goes again. Where do you get more ammo for?
Hey, why are you so mad at those flowers?
Is it the same gun, or did you pick up another gun?
He's like, the only thing you can actually see him doing damage to are the flowers there. Otherwise, people are just jumping off the roof so they don't have to fight him anymore. He's not even aiming anymore. They're just falling dead.
I know.
He crawls over the flower pot, and you actually see him shooting away from him before he aims the gun.
Like he shot forward, and then the guy ran through the rate of fire.
Yeah,
Right at
this
the
movie is so bad. And that's not a bad thing this time around.
See, nowadays people can't appreciate these kind of movies.
Oh my gosh. I forgot this movie. I think I watched it a long time ago. It's not very good, and I just kind of let it go.
Oh, as the thing that everybody's such a critic nowadays. You know, you just can't sit and enjoy the movie
For what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean it's brilliant and badass, says Eric Breen.
The boiler scene.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's brilliant and it's badassery. I'll give you that much.
There you go.
I don't want to give away my position with this smoke.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm just
Oh, that.
holding the cigar
Oh,
in my mouth.
No, he just strokes the knife the whole movie. Here's
You
your
see him?
cigar chopping guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, here comes Dan Hedaya with his gun.
there you go. Yeah.
Are you guys behind me again?
He's walking with the gun right now. Arnold just
Yeah.
came out of the window.
He jumps on the two guys.
He's
Wait.
about to for me.
Yeah.
So did he go back out the window? I saw him
Just
jump
did.
off to the bush. Then you see Hideo come with a gun. Then he goes out the window. Then he jumps again in the bush. He must have been on a second level or a third level.
Yeah, continuity is not. They did not have a script decoration, a script, whatever it's called.
I thought I missed something. I'm like, wait, did I just see that part? And not one single twig, or lashes like against his body, bare skin. Those hedges hurt.
Wait, what was this guy's plan again? What's the bad guy?
Matrix's team went in there and they got rid of him. It's kind of like the whole '80s dictator thing. He overthrew them with Bennett's team. Then his team went in there and took him out. So now he just wants back in. That's all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a vengeance play. All righty.
Well, yeah, because he
Just landed on the
getting,
grass.
He wanted Arnold to kill the president or some Spanish president or something like that.
Yeah, so he could go back and be the ruler. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a vengeance thing.
yeah.
And naturally, they think
There you go.
Bennett's the big bad guy.
Here comes Ben with a knife, stroking.
Told you.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's really phallic there.
No, he's like that the whole thing. That's the thing.
Come here, little girl.
This is what Rob really gets off to: knife stroking.
Hey, little mamacita.
He just loses it.
Is Jenny on the block?
No.
She's stupid. She is so stupid. I'd be sitting on the ground. I would not be standing up. Hey, Daddy. Oh, how did that happen?
It has just enough of a plot, but it has a message.
My subtitle said, "No, not Daddy." What the heck? Oh, there it goes. How's your arm, John? Come over and find out.
He just said it.
I know. Stick your head out, John. One shot right between the eyes.
Okay, let the movie talk, kids.
I've only one arm. You can beat me. Come on, Bennett. Oh, man.
This is where it gets gay.
The knife scene. Look how big my knife is.
Wow, that's just creepy.
I told you.
Stick it in me and turn it. Let me see the look in your eye.
Don't prepare yourself for pleasure. Come on, Bennett. Let's party.
They're saying I completely forgot this movie had a plot, allegedly.
See, I'd watch this movie just after watching Predator. Predator.
It's so stupid.
Of course, now to subvert your expectations, Arnold would just pull out the gun and shoot him.
I like how like, the Bennett's all punched over creepily like now, like Igor. Hey, I'm gonna knife fight like that.
You're the same age.
Holy, ooh. He'd be dead now. He just cut his wrist. Uh-oh.
That was a really bad fall.
You know? You almost wondering if they didn't plan these and they just went with it. I read they said like a $10,000 budget or $10 million budget, and or made like over like $7 million remake.
You could say he's laying his pipe on Arnie.
Oh, that was bad.
Now they're manhandling each other. They're hugging. His sweaty chest all over his arm. Look at those faces.
Arg, 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 arg. That's
What's his line here when he kills him?
Well, let's hear it.
Oh, Punk gets there's no line. Shocking. Yeah, how is? Oh my god!
So he gets shot to hell and back, and he just comes.
I know. Like nothing happened.
Fucking kidney punch.
You're a dead man, John. Bullshit.
We'll shoot you between the paws. It's horrible.
That's awesome.
Go on stage in line, Rob.
Let off some steam, Bennett. Okay, this is some.
Hi, Daddy. I'm not traumatized at all after being kidnapped and starved and watching.
Do it
you kill
again,
people.
Daddy. Do it again.
That was a great weekend, Daddy. Can we do this next week?
You. Here she comes with the seaplane. The seaplane escort.
And that's pretty much the end of the film, ladies and gentlemen.
At least it's not Chuck Norris.
There's got to be a cheesy '80s ending to this,
dude. If that would have been the Chuck Norris, would have cut off. Or here she's smiling. That's it.
Yeah.
But now I got all the military storm out. We're here to help.
It's about time, Kirby. Okay, in this scene, Arnold, I want you to make sure you're walking very proud while holding her.
He's gonna punch him in the
Everybody's in awe looking at him.
So. Yeah. Leave anything for us? Just bodies.
There goes. Yep. Fight for love. Man, this music always gets me pumped up when you hear this at the end.
It is pretty good, yeah.
It's definitely a 1980s pseudo metal song. Dun, 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 dun.
The industrial rock. That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Then you had this song, and then you had Rocky 4 was right around this time, right? So, what year is this movie?
This is 85.
Yeah, this is 85, the one we just did.
Okay.
Coincident with our Top 10 Tuesday.
And it's the same year as I am. 34. I
Bill
hope she.
Paxton. An exciting
is
film.
intercept officer.
Yep.
This was he was just about to hit because he just did Terminator and then he just did this and
Well, the
Weird
next year
Science.
was Predator, I believe.
No, he did. No, I'm talking about Bill Paxton.
Oh,
Oh.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
He
ahead.
did this and Weird Science in the same year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then for Arnie, this was obviously a fun hit. But this again, it's a fun film for me. This is what I expect out of Arnold. This is why, in a way, almost like Chuck Norris films, the ones that we've covered over on Kicking It, because
All right.
it's a little more individual and there's a little more karate. Maybe not a lot. And this is why I don't hate guns. But like in an action movie like this, it's all about the build up and the big scene. And this movie is pretty lean, gets right to it. I think there was only maybe a minute's more on this director's cut that I saw. We were not too far behind. Eric Breen's asking a channel. Yeah, I don't know if you're seeing it, but he's asking, are you ready to admit that Commando should have been on your list?
I will say, by the way, We Fight for Love was done by Michael. He was written by Michael DeBar and performed by the Power Station of all people. So there you go. That being said, I'm good. It was a fun film. It's a fun movie. It's a really bad film, but at least it's a fun and entertaining film.
Did it pass the Meg test?
It is better than the Meg.
Is it better than Crawl?
No, I would rather watch Crawl again than this.
Really?
Yeah.
For those that are in channel listening, we briefly talked off air right before we started about Crawl. I saw it today and thought it was decent. I'd much rather watch Commando.
No, that's cool. Yeah, everybody's got a different opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this was the movie that we said was just, as I alluded to at the beginning, very, very big. Not necessarily patriotic per se, like Chuck Norris with Invasion USA and whatnot. But for Arnold to go on from here, I mean, his star is only going to continue to rise as it would do Predator and some other movies. So for me, I look at this film and go, okay, it's an Arnold flick. It's not one that makes me go, ooh, I want to go back and watch it all the time. But if it's on, I know what I'm going to get. Again, if Bennett's performance is not in here, this would not be nearly that good of a film. I actually think the acting in here is not that good, but it's entertaining.
Horrible. But
it's fun. It's well shot. It reminds me of the 80s. It's enjoyable. It's much better than almost anything I think I've seen this year so far in our current year. And I would put that up next time we talk about something about how 80s films, even ones we don't think are that good, we're arguing about films that aren't even making our top 10 in 85, how they'd be pretty big in 84 or 83. I'm going, well, most of any of these 80s films would be better than what's today. It's not even close.
Here's an interesting tip. The topless girl that was in the bed, that's Ava Cadella. She was in The Master Demon with Erica Lee.
Okay.
So
I didn't realize it was two chicks till just now, honestly.
Oh, was that two girls?
I think it was.
No, it was a guy and a girl.
That was a guy and a girl. And like I said, when the blanket came up, he's face down and she's on top of him. So
the big tits,
whatever they're doing, yeah.
Yes, because I was curious, because I thought, well, most girls they're usually porn stars, they cameo in there, but nope, she actually was an actress.
I think there was a porn star that did Friday the 13th 5, the one that wasn't Jason, the one that was the ambulance driver.
She was also on Love Boat too. She was Dee Dee Winters.
Oh, Dee Dee. Okay. Yep. Huh. Love Boat, another must-watch show from the 70s, going into the 80s. Well, final thoughts, gentlemen. Dr. Venkman, maybe I don't know if you've seen it in a long time or if it's been a while, but now having seen it and it's fresh in your mind, what do you think about it just in general?
It's corny, but it's right on par with Rambo 2 and stuff. You watch this movie with the guys, and you usually watch this movie for the body counts. That's what I love it for, the kills and this, the cheesy one-liners. That's everything that girls hate. This is the guys' movie. You're gonna watch it with the guys.
Christy Miller's gonna say something different. I'm sure she likes cheese sauce now. But I think Rambo 2 was better, and I'm willing to do a commentary on that one just to prove it. But it's a fun film. It's like I said, it's when I'm saying it's bad and it's horrible and everything like that, I'm doing it with a smile because it is all of those things in just the right kind of way.
Well, I think when you hear Arnold talk, and one of the things about the 80s that was interesting is that with all the different types of movies that are out there, there was an enthusiasm when Arnold would talk about stuff that was infectious, and it was kind of in a positive manner where he was the American icon in terms of saying, hey, I recognize America for it being a place I can go accomplish my dreams of doing this, doing that. So he has a very interesting real life origin story, not just the bodybuilding, but the whole business background, working really hard and everything too. So the fact that he started getting successful movies, I think is pretty awesome. And right guy, right time. He's fun. And that's what we like about him. Chuck Norris is a little different. Just like, Rocky or anything else that was big in the 80s is a little bit different too. I mean, I'm a big time Sly fan, but I'm sure we'll get a chance to talk a bit about that more. But for me, you can't go wrong with this movie. Yeah, it should be on everybody's list. And if you haven't seen it or you don't know somebody that's seen it, tell them to watch it compared to action films today. Yes, it's a lot of practical effects. Some of them look kind of but really, it's better than all the CGI crapfest that's out there today, I would say. Joe Rogers is saying, can you believe Arnold never won an Oscar? It's crazy. Maybe we'll give him one when he dies, but who knows? Christy Miller, if you've got any final thoughts, by all means, put them in the channel so we can comment on them. I knew you wanted to watch a sweaty, ripply, smooth Arnold. Because, that's actually one thing we need to point out. He was a smooth guy. Everybody else was pretty hairy. So, he stuck out probably a little bit to somebody, that liked it. But one of the things I tweeted out today was just some of the stupid stuff from Bennett. And I had people retweeting it like crazy. People I never heard of commenting on it because I guess it went around to some channels there too about it. Because I put the chainmail vest, the I'm smarter, the I would kill you, but I would do it for free, and something else on there. And overwhelmingly, the majority was the chainmail vest. And I even had somebody who tweeted back at me about it being and they did the air quotes on Twitter about it being a chainmail vest, because you can clearly see if you're watching it, it's just gray yarn.
It is. It's mesh. He's wearing a mesh T-shirt. He looks like he looks like Freddie Mercury's tougher brother.
Or he's just or one of those creepy serial killer guys who just really wants to be like his idols, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury on steroids is how somebody in an interview asked Vernon Wells about him playing Bennett later on, and he explained some interesting things, like, for example, how Arnold really didn't think the guy, he didn't know him, didn't think it was going to work out because he was just kind of ho-hum on set or whatever. He goes, but after the first scene they filmed with him, rubbing on the knife and just whispering and kind of talking, Arnold just bought it hook, line, and sinker, because Arnold obviously had some stroke on it. So he goes, no, he's a great guy. He's great to have around. He'd be fantastic in the film. He'd be the kind of guy that would just really amp it up. So I like that. His enthusiasm, Arnold, in all his films, it's just genuine. It comes through no matter what his role is. He wants to entertain you. That's one of the things I like about it, regardless of how silly the films are or bad or whatever. It's just, he's not a guy that you think just hates being on screen or doesn't like what he's doing or anything. And it's a man's kind of film. Eric, we did this for you, bro. I'm sorry you had some issues with it. At some point in the future, obviously, we can do it again. Hopefully you got some entertainment value out of it and can watch it again a little bit later. It's because we've been talking about doing this for weeks. We wanted to put it in at the right time to do it. I do know that we have one or two other requests that we're working on trying to get in. We're trying to work out how to sync these up. Obviously, if we have requests of people that want to join in with us for all that, we're going to have to sync that up and start that, get everybody in. We had some technical issues on our side that we worked through, and they managed to work. So I'm glad that it did. Overall, I think it was a resounding success.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Mm-hmm.
I want to thank everybody for joining tonight. I want to thank everybody for tweeting, retweeting, getting the channel helping growing. I know some people on Reddit made some comments recently. Doctor, I know you're crazy mad everywhere on all your social media thing. You are the you're like the madame of the whorehouse. You don't actually do any pimping, but you just kind of pimp people around and stuff. So that's kind of cool too.
He doesn't do whoring, but he pimps himself around. That's what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, he's above it. He's not on the streets like we are here in the mean streets of Pine Hills, Florida. I'm
like the Gary Busey. I throw myself at anywhere. I don't get paid for it.
You're a slut. Yep. You do it just because. That's fun. Our social media slut. Anything you need to pimp and talk about on your other channel?
Let's see. No, it's all good going on right now. I'm about to do go out and try this grub burger that's supposed to be a Lion King thing with gummy vegetables, the whole 9 yards.
My niece said that looked gross.
It does look gross. Let's see. Also, tomorrow's the top 10 comic books sold to readers list, plus whatever news videos. We've got whatever can come up with for tomorrow, or any coming up for this channel, as well as got to remember on Tuesday, 1986 for top 10.
That is correct, sir. A
Look-
pivotal year in the 80s as
Looking
we're
forward
getting
to
closer to the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, I know with your other channel, you've had some challenges with people growing and stuff. I don't assume that actually happens over here on our channel with people not getting notifications. I've obviously not heard anything. So obviously for you guys, I appreciate you guys and let me know if you have any technical difficulties. We want to make sure that does not happen over here. We're too extreme for that. That's just not acceptable by our standards. So great stuff. You got any feedback, comments? Point people to the show. Thank you for listening.
Hold on.
Go ahead, sir.
If we're gonna do this, then we need to come up with a movie for next week as well. We
had a request. Life Force.
For Life Force? Okay, so long as we're not showing any of it. Because for a little bit, I almost shared the screen for a little bit, give somebody something to watch, but that could get you shut down if you're not careful. You have to only do it for a certain amount of time or you can get busted on it. Even sharing screens.
I saw someone who uploaded a movie and the whole entire movie, and they just had themselves as their pictures, but they did the audio commentary was pre-recorded though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll see what happens. Obviously, this can take a lot of different directions. I think it kind of actually went well tonight, other than Eric's inability to somehow hear us and all that too. So if we go to do this next week, if it's Life Force, which unofficially we're looking at that, we'll make that decision here real soon. We come up for it. I like the fact that tonight's movie kind of was coincident with what we did on Top 10 Tuesday, so that might be something we take a look at and consider. Life Force was 85 or 86, I'm not sure which, or it might have been. I don't. I'd have to look that up.
85, I believe, and Aliens is 86.
Well, maybe by Tuesday we'll have an announcement on what movie for everybody to prep for and get ready for next Sunday.
Yeah,
please, it'll be a Chuck Norris movie.
There are some cool 1986 films to consider if that's the way we wanted to go.
Yeah, so we had some people put in the channel what their top 10 films were on the appropriate video. You guys want to go do that in advance, by all means do it too. I know a lot of people have been checking us out through Reddit, through Twitter. Any comments that you guys put in obviously helps because people see that and reply. 77 viewers, getting close to 100. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
That is correct, sir.
I was thinking this, okay? I was going, okay, what is a good movie for 100? And then all I could think of was that dumbass TV show for 100. But when we make 300, I say we do the movie 300 for a commentary.
And then we could talk about all the abs in that movie, too.
There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of abs, a lot of CG blood. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Gerard Butler's in it. All right, guys, for myself, for Englentine, for Dr. Venkman, or Dr. Venkman, whichever role he's playing tonight. As always, like to thank you guys for joining in tonight. And as always, guys, we like to stay extreme.
Stay extreme.
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 Nah, dude, you got to work on that.
Choke on it.
Choke on extreme.
Praise.